Hello, I'm Fez, and this is Fez Meets Beer. Where did it come from? I don't know. I was sitting down and I said, let's make it like a newscast. Fez Meets Beer. I have day 3. That makes 3. 3 of the Lent beer calendar. And I have been shouted out about my microphone and its proximity to the bag as it opens. So, I am going to take the tag off of the bag way over here, and I'll read it to you guys. Day 3, on this day of Lent, I am living... I tore a letter off. Okay. I am... On this day of Lent, I am giving up eating Oreos naked in the bathtub of Cool Whip. Well, there's not a tub on the land that can hold me, so that's an easy give. But I'm not going to give up eating Oreos naked. That's just too much. That's just too much. So, religion is so restrictive. So, all right. Let's open the bag way down here under the table so that nobody has... Oh, I've stabbed myself in the hand with a staple. Ow. Ow. Okay. Just throw that over there. Okay. I touched that microphone. I'm sure it sounded like I punched it. Sorry. Okay. Oh, this is fun. Oh, and it's an Imperial Stout. Ooh, oh, ooh, oh, oh, ooh, oh, oh. Evil Twin Brewing Company. Even more Jesus. And there's a legend. A few times in the history of craft beer, it has happened that a highly praised beer rises beyond mortal stardom into a higher godly league. Usually, the recipe to make such heavenly... What? Usually, the recipe to make such heavenly drops is thick, fudge-like body, pitch-black color, amazingly overwhelming aroma of chocolate, coffee, dark fruits, and muscovado sugar. Muscovado sugar? I've never heard of that. Obviously, only made in limited amounts, and... most crucial of all, it must taste rare. 12% alcohol by volume. Stout. Chocolate, coffee, dark fruits, and muscovado sugar. And of course, it has a standard government warning. Don't walk on water if you're drunk and pregnant. Brewed and packaged by Evil Twin Brewing, North Haven, Connecticut. Distributed by 12%. Wow. All right. It's the name is the most interesting thing. It's got like gray on gray rays of light coming out from the title of the can of the beer, I should say. Even more Jesus. And there's the long legend and the government warning. Hoodly hoo, hoodly hoo. And we're gonna pour this bad boy into this big mug so that we could see its color and we can see its head, and this is going to be loud. Oh, loud for you, not so much for me. Sorry. Let's pour this thing right off the bat. I can't wait. Oh my god. Oh geez, this is dark and thick. It is an Imperial Stout. I'm going to pour it a little violently so that we can get some... Oh, man. That is an attractive Imperial Stout. Look at that. And look at that head. That's dark brown head. And you see You see how it seems to be getting darker around the edges rather than on the top? That is actually the liquid cascading out of the head. So, a very interesting looking beer, and it is pitch black and syrupy practically. So, let's let's give it a sniff. Wow, that is a thick and rich smell. Thick and rich. I'm getting more of the cocoa than the coffee. I don't know what they mean by dark fruits. You know, I mean, is it like an outlook? Have the fruits been abused? I don't know. Dark fruits. Anyway, my mouth is watering. So, rather than analyze the smell, I think I'm going to analyze the taste. Wow. That is not a sweet Imperial Stout. There is the flavor of chocolate and coffee, and there's an unknown flavor to me that's got to be that musk avocado sugar. What is it again? Muscovado sugar. I have to look that up. What is muscovado sugar? But wow, that is thick and rich. That is a thick and rich stout. But it actually doesn't end sweet. It ends slightly bitter, almost like the bitter that you get out of cocoa, the bittersweet chocolate kind of thing. Wow. After you swallow, you get this big burst of the roast of the grains across the roof of your mouth. That is interesting. This is a very complex imperial stout. This is not. Well, this is closer to a Russian imperial stout. What Russian imperial stouts are not sweet. They are definitely on the bitter scale. Bitterness. Let's go back in and I'll give you a number. I'd have to say it's about a 3 on the bitterness scale. But it's neither crisp or clean. Okay? In your mouth, it's an imperial stout. This is a meal of a beer. It's major. Amazing flavor. I'm super happy with it. I really am. Paul, this was a good beer. It's a good choice, man. Both for the silly name and the contents of the can that has the silly name on it. So, yeah, this little pop of bitter at the roof of your mouth, right along with the flavor of the roast of the grains. It is good. It is tasty stuff. I'm not sure what they mean by the dark fruits. Uh, I'm not getting any fruitiness out of it at all. So I could, other than maybe like raisins. A lot of imperial stouts have a sub flavor of raisins to it. The coffee is more prevalent on the flavor now that I've been drinking it for a little bit. At first, it was all the chocolate, but now it's more coffee. It's nice. It has great character. It evolves as you drink it, so it's an interesting sip each time. So yes, very nice beer. I if you find this stuff, this even more Jesus from the Evil Twin Brewing Company, I suggest you pick some up because this is tasty and a little burpy. So, 12% alcohol by volume, though. That's a hefty beer. I mean, I drink. I have drunk similar beers in the past couple of weeks that have all put me on my butt. Of course, they were also out of big cans, so it was like a quart instead of a pint. So hopefully I won't be stumbling around like an idiot later tonight. Or hopefully I will be stumbling around like an idiot later tonight. So I'll answer the questions, though. If I saw this in a store, would I pick it up? Yeah. Yeah, I would. I have my stout crew to think of, and they would love even more Jesus. They love the regular amount of Jesus. They would definitely love even more Jesus. So, if someone handed this to me at a party, I would be most excited to discuss this beer with them. Because this is a very complex and very tasty beer. This is a fun one to have and compare with friends who enjoy Imperial Stouts, or any stout for that matter. So, I'm liking this one a lot. Speaking of liking, if you liked what I did here today, you can hit that like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, a subscription wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt. I'm telling you what. If you're already a subscriber, thanks for coming back. I love you. I do. So, if you want to talk to me about this beer or any of the other beers that I've had, or any of the other beers of the Lenten beer calendar, or any of the tags of the Lenten beer calendar up to this point, please make use of the comments section down below. I will see you guys next time. I got another awesome beer to share. Thanks.